Cosmic Divide did end up banning Bind. So considering this seems to be such a heavy-handed pick for EZ5, I'm wondering if EG can get such a good leg up right out the jump, this could be really beneficial for them. Like if they can chain together 3 or 4 rounds in kind of this half of the half, they could be feeling really good over the course of the entire kind of map here, because it does feel like with EZ5 being so focused and being so heavy-handed on Bind, they might be looking for a pretty considerable, pretty easy win here, but we'll have to see how that unfolds. A quick hit though. EZ5 moving fast. They want this B site. Shock Dart slowing them down from Potter, but the smokes! Frenzy not going to quite find its mark, and they'll back away.
A bit of a reset here out of EZ5. They still have 2 players committed outside short and are beginning the walk up, and Snakebite misses. This actually might give some misinformation to Branty, because now he's unaware that these players could be all the way up U-Haul. They've made that rotation, but still, spike up towards long, teleport coming through, so the players back A in for a hit here.
Yeah, temperature up towards heaven, and of course, Branted down on the low ground. Initial pick here as Pancakes find some action. Gucci as well. They will continue the push over towards spawn. Nope, just check the vents. The temperature still unaccounted for. He will just narrowly dodge that recon bolt, but you can't dodge the bullets from the Gov. Down to just Potter alongside Faithful Foe. As we see Foe jumping out of the portal all alone though. Completely split is EG. Potter with the first frag, and another one comes in for Foe. So 2v3 very doable now with a very injured Gucci as well. Unfortunately, the decop finds the shower frag. Now Potter trying to send some of her own shots over towards the showers. A bit of a stack here. Gucci's got it on lock, and the first pistol round goes to EZ5.
Really good look to start off here for EZ5. There was a snakebite committed from Branted towards short, but it didn't quite hit. It allowed that walk up, and EZ5, they're a squad that for maybe not having the most practice, I've liked what they've shown in the mid round thus far. They're good at just kind of working that push and pull of space. They found their right timing. They found the rotation off of that. And then the boat's plant positioning was just stellar. Double setup in towards U-Haul, was able to contend with the retake from spawn. And well, Foe, he was on an island towards showers. Couldn't get too much done. As now EZ5 will have an investment into the second. EG not going to be a member of the 4-spine meta, so should expect this to be pretty clean.
Ooh, Governor! Trying to avoid those shock darts. Not quite sure where they were coming from. Gov with 2 quick kills. Gonna feel really good about that. They shot the recon bolt into the showers and of course didn't get any pulses. Obviously, quick tell that players are kind of in the area. Played a little bit safer, found the frags, but looking at this lurk, we do have a lurk coming in from Reyna. Roka on the opposite side. Corsonix is kind of aware, or at least being mindful of it. The body peek, of course, going to give a lot of information, but the shorty here for Roka is going to be a little bit challenging to use. So wires go up. Now, of course, Roka's still going to be peeking through. They're sending 2 players to deal with the shorty player here. The other 2 over towards Heaven and Pipes, respectively.
Wait, does Ghost have higher pen than a Spectre? I never realized that. The Ghost bullets were going through that little wall, but the Spectres weren't. I guess I never realized that. It normally will not have too much impact on the gameplay, but I guess cool little fun fact. EZ5, they get that done quite cleanly. The bonus is going to be strong here. 5 Spectres across the board, but rifles are up for EG. I like the look of that kind of aggression towards showers. You know, they put up that fairly standard Viper wall. You can tuck someone in the little rat corner, but Governor's already doing Governor things.
Yeah. Not to mention that they managed to get into this bonus with, I don't know how much, but maybe they bought up heavy armor this round, but a lot of great tools at their disposal here. They're going to be heavy. Oh, God, no! He doesn't able to get this blade storm, but still 1 frag comes in. Pancakes as well. Upgrades now stuck. If they just get the smoke off for Octagon, they can pick those up. Aldrone's going to lead in. Roka has to retreat, and they can actually fight. A little bit of a smoke catches Roka in a tough spot. This is decimation for EZ5. 2 players standing. Granted, temperature. Hoping to bring up the heat. Pancakes gets spotted, and he gets taken down as well. 2v3. EZ5 still in control as temperature is being chased down by Corsonix. The spray not quite connecting. Gucci in the tin can. Decop gets sprayed, taken down. That's not the spike planted yet. Oh, Branted. So unfortunate as temperature also has to reload the clip. That is the gun round gone and lost for EG.
Oh, that's a really unfortunate round to lose for EG. Governor, because he was the man to do the majority of the farming in that pistol and in that second round buy-up, he had the Blade Storm nice and early. And well, it didn't find the frag. He did have to go down to the Spectre to get it done. He created the space for his squad. He was the one to set that tempo very quick with the dash up, forced EG to have to commit into those rotations. And well, the worst possible fight you can be taking against Spectres is when you are running into one. So it was a little bit unfortunate out of EG, but EZ5, I'm sure they're feeling happy because they've recovered weapons. The money just absolutely blossoming, and well, they've slowed right on back down, but it doesn't matter. Branted still falling. Gov, I think this is the third round in a row where he's going to get an entry.
They talk about just playing with friends. They definitely feel a little bit more professional than that. A lot more in control. The peek in. Remember, these are sheriffs on the docket for EG. Already lost 2 members, but Gov, he's a little worse for wear. 5 HP is all he's got. Corsonics, I like where they've got him positioned. He's going to be consistently looking for the flanks. Gov still survives into a duel with the Sheriff King himself. And the flank will be taken care of just down to Potter. Alone in the vent. It's interesting to see that there is this flank that comes through, right, for Roka consistently. If it's an A hit, Roka's wrapping down through B short and Corsonics is ready. But this time it wasn't Roka. Actually, it was. I think it was Foe as well. Regardless, there's a lurk. They're sending Corsonics. They're sending a member of the team to kind of be over there. And they're still kind of overwhelming the A side pretty consistently. That's got to be a problem for EG. You're committing on the lurk, and it hasn't come fruitful at all. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to that to see if more comes from it, because so far Corsonics has got it. His 2 kills are lurk kills. He's taking care of any X factor problems that EG might be trying to throw their way.
Corsonics is a very good anti-rat player. He plays this Cypher a very chilled out way on their attacker sides, and he knows when to commit to a lurk of his own. You see, in that round, he probably could have lurked up B, but he didn't overcommit to it. We'll have to wait to talk more about him, because Gov's already dashed up site. This Viper wall giving him the space to work with and giving the opportunity for this pit to come down.
Ooh, Corsonics, as we speak of the devil, does take a couple of shots. Governor, barrel the weapon gets spotted, but Governor still finds a frag regardless of the circumstance with bullets in his face. The Viper's pit, as you can see, is up and over, and the spike's still not planted. They're waiting to get that plant a little bit safer just because they're a little bit concerned. Potter with the Hunter's Fury from range, not quite tagging anybody. There's going to be one tag that might help out with the spray. The spray still not finding its mark. Shock darts being sent. Spike is officially being planted, and now the onus is on EG to act. Still outside Viper's pit. They can get into U-Haul pretty much no problem, but it's still being controlled by Corsonics and Decop. They'll actually now be let in here. EG with the Owl Drone. Good cage as well. Corsonics getting sprayed through by the Vandal. Another cage going up. Roka just going to try to time this out. 4v3. As Decop finds a frag onto Foe. Still the shots are going through for Roka. They're playing cat and mouse. Corsonics is down, just down to the 2v2. As long as the Viper remains alive, it's a problem. Potter finds the frag. Is now Gucci just trying to reposition. And now the HP ticks. Spike being diffused. Potter gets it to half, and Gucci out the smoke finds the win. 5 rounds in a row off the force up here for EG. EZ5 on a tear.
I'm really not a fan of how much space EG is giving EZ5 to work with on this A site right now. That's the second round we've just seen a walk up off the Viper's wall, and when there's a pit in play, it makes those retakes nigh on impossible. Good work to Gucci to secure things in the 1v1. Sima, he's yet to die. 9-0 for the Viper player. This guy is on a tear to start things off. And you made a point a couple rounds ago that these guys are just friends, but we can't discount the competitive experience they have. Because Gucci and Gov were on that old EZ5 roster. They're kind of, I wouldn't call them the old guard because they're both pretty young players, but they were playing together here previously. Everyone else has experience, and well, they're looking great because of it. It is just this anti-eco this time, and Gov making quick work. Maybe the Blade Storm goes against him. Foe gets one, but the HP down to 25, and EZ5 looking to hound him down. Molly at his feet. It's Gucci to seal the deal.
Man, I was interested to see what Governor's playstyle was going to be like. It's almost identical to Campeki. Just going in. The mouse is shaking. The adrenaline is going up to 10. Just a classic, good old-fashioned young Jet player. So, like you said, weapons, of course, less than ideal here for EG. One of the things that we can talk about while we have a little bit of time, I'd imagine this could be the round for EZ5. A Viper's Pit is available for EG. If you're looking at ways to solve that A hit, just Viper's Pit A short. And you've got a little bit of leeway now, and maybe use some of that toxic screen that you've got developed over towards showers as well. But let's pay attention to the action before it ends up going the opposite way down to the 1v2, and temperatures got a phantom. Things are starting to develop for EG. A showstopper's available as well, but of course the tall task of figuring out how to defuse the spike. Decop over towards Octagon. There's the peak. He almost loses his head. Swap the frenzy. Temperature still finds the frag, but not the round. Corsonics chasing down. Economic damage has been successfully accomplished, but the round still goes to EZ5.
At this point, when you're down 6-0, I don't know how much you're gonna be taking the eco damage, because look how much EZ5 still has in the bank. They'll have a bye the next 2 rounds, practically regardless of what happens. And again, I love the control there for Corsonics. He just has the cam holding off the flank, is completely ready to fight that one out. And he brought up the idea of a Viper's Pit towards A, but and I think they're going to do it, but I don't think that's going to solve their problems, because it's not like EZ5 is starting out the round, we're going to full commit A. It's they see the opportunities when they hold their default. They see the opportunity to walk up, and they mid-round it into A. Practically every round thus far has just been them mid-rounding. At this time, it's a bit of a heavier lean. Pit is up, so this might force EZ5 to reconsider. However, they have taken control towards showers. It's Roka on the other side with the Empress to receive.
Yeah, and you see Governor starting to chase. Shots good, and Roka's gonna find one, and so it begins. Roomba's gonna find one player up on the bench. The spray has to reload the clip. Oh no! That's 2 quick kills for EZ5 in great succession. And as we highlighted, the Viper Spit kind of already gone down and useless. Gucci finds another one, and Branted feeling like Lil Uzi Vert. All his friends are dead. Still though, foe remains all the way back towards Defender spawn. Granted, a little bit over eager, gets punished by Gucci's patience.
Has he
now
died
it's
yet?
just down to the 4v1. Don't. No, he has. Yeah, yesterday, last round, everyone died, so he has died.
Oh, unlucky.
He has died. Yeah.
Rip 0 kill game potential. I saw over in EU, I think it was OG. They closed out day 1 of VCT without losing a single round, and one of their players did not die once. So who knows?
Wow.
Maybe EZ5 is not looking to lose a round here either. It's 7-0 right now on the scoreline, and for EG, I don't know. I wouldn't hate to see some aggression out of them, because right now they're struggling to contend with this very slow, very defaulty look that EZ5 is showing, because they see that Viper's Pit and they just chill. Wait for the aggression to come out of EG. And I don't hate aggression, like I was saying, but I feel like it needs to be a bit more towards the late round, once EZ5 actually has to show face, because when they can get those flanks in, we've seen them be somewhat successful so long as they can contend with Corsonics, but that's a hard feat. I mean, there's so much for this EZ5 squad to deal with, and well, this is the aggression we were talking about, but it's just not working. Pancake sprays away too, and the showstopper not finding its mark. Branted might be the next to go down, but the timing good for him. Corsonics back turned, and the trade's there, but man advantage still with EZ5.
Yeah, it's almost as if they're still just trying to force this A aggression like you've been talking about. But the mid round is just so good. They're just finding the players in these uncomfortable positions because you have this lopsided attack from the defense, right? It's a lopsided attack. You saw the showstopper going down A short, and then of course now it's not going to be used for the retake. And you had the Viper at least found Corsonics. Branted now going to be stuck with the tall task of pushing in alone. We saw this in a prior round, where a player pushed in from hookah and another player pushed in from spawn. Temperature finds one, still a 2v3, but they have to get in. That's the problem. They can't be stuck here. They have to play the time. Gucci with one, Pancakes with another. Another round for EZ5. 8-0. 8-0. That is a huge lead.
No tack just yet either. Like, EJ's just like sitting down. Okay, we're gonna take the hammering. They have not shown me anything convincing to have them fixing this one up. They've tried the aggression for the last 3 rounds, not working. I think they go back to chilling out, maybe leaning their resources a little bit more towards it feels like they're drowned of information, and I think their comp is not lending well to that. They only have the Sova for forward info, and Potter, she's generally been stuck in towards the B site. That's not where the main hits of EZ5 have been, so she may be getting that information towards long off the dart, but that's really the only map control EG has, because again, they're playing this very passive A-hold where they fall back, they give sight, and here's Gucci, another Viper's Pit. It's a fake though.
See how long Gucci can last. It's kind of the big thing. How much can he sell? How much snake oil does he have? Governor's actually going to force the issue. Notices the players on the opposite side. Holds the spray. Knows that there's an absolute family on the opposite side. Bo, though, with a huge shot. Couple of shots with the Sheriff down to the 2v2. And this fake is now a little bit more problematic. Gucci's got to play for the post plant. This could be an interesting thrifty round. Roka's got the hero rifle, but Foe's picked one up as well. Or Sonics playing off to the side. Foe's a little bit low. Roka hunting for that elbow player up close and personal. One more player remaining. The sprays are starting to come through. Tap just needs to come in. Corsonix can wait. All he needs to do is stall. Camera comes out. Oh, in a little bit of trouble. Gucci drops down. A clean round. 9-0. Mimi, if EG win 3 rounds, it's still a disgusting lead. And yeah, I think the odds of them winning 3 rounds are not very high at the moment.
I'm not seeing it happening just yet. Again, the patience from Corsonix wins a round for EZ5. He had that position towards elbow. He doesn't cam instantly. He gives nothing away instantly because he knows that EG is the one's on the back foot. He knows EG is the one who has to get aggressive. So he just waits for that to come. And the second that it is isolated into that 2v1, that's when he feels comfortable to put up the cam. That's when he feels comfortable to actually make a play. It's just so well controlled. Honestly, a little bit beautiful to watch. This is a bit of a quick one out of EZ5. Hunter's hurry up, connects the tag, won't follow up onto the frag, but it's information. There's at least one man holding in towards this B site. However, EZ5, they suspect the rotation. They know that there could be aggression out from Foe, so they're going to fall back. Maybe reconsider this. No, it's the re-exec after the Viper utility falls. Maybe.
So both duelists over towards the A site. Hunter's Fury to try to cancel out some of those players over towards the long side. I think there was a player that got double tagged or something along those lines. And now Gucci has to hop through the portal, try to get safe passage. Great alley-oop there from Roka, but still the odds once again evened out. Governor finds the pick onto Brampton. Now the whole team comes in. Blade Storm, not enough. Down to the 2v2. As Foe is able to at least stall for the time being. Now, Corsonix, he's probably the best player that I would want in this type of position. Being able to hold things down, being able to not give away the information. As Decop the other. Getting those tags, jumping in, temperature, and oh my goodness. The classic, I surely thought that was the one that ended the fate. It was Corsonix from range. Great communication and great use of the utility to deny the retake onto B.
EZ5 is just looking so damn good right now. Maybe this is another roster that could be on EZ5's 13-0 list. They 13-0'd Dignitas, and then Dignitas disbanded. So who knows? Maybe this is another one to add to the list. I'm not saying EG's going to disband. I'm just pulling up a little bit of history there.
They just got together. They just
yeah. EG, please give them another chance, even if this goes awry, because it's a best of 3. There's still a couple more maps, and who knows? Maybe they can pull off a miracle here. But Roka, excuse me, not looking like he could be the one to pull off that miracle. The aggression not quite working. Potter gets one, but Corsonix, he is holding this all down. Shock dart won't connect, and play things nice and safe. Stays this 4v4, but yeah, look at Pancakes. Great TP. Potter aware, but she's taken care of.
Yeah, that's just some confidence right there. To know that the B site's a little bit more opened up. They're just taking fights. Like EZ5 I don't really feel like there's any strategic depth to carrying. They're taking these fights, and it's because I think partially they've been a little bit conditioned that EG will want to take fights too. They think maybe that might be the answer. If they get to the jump first, they'll be in a better position. But it's a little bit unfortunate that that's not really been working out in the best way. And now, considering the circumstance, Decop has a really good position. It's being planted for B. Ooh, the timing of this just has to be just right. And yeah, it is for EG. Now, 2v2, Gucci and Pancakes. They don't really have the luxury of having Corsonix in this instance, having the ability to use the cam, use some of the utility, and get a lot of information. Nor do they have Decop, which they had last round. They do have post-plant utility. Snakebite down. Not letting them in. Pancakes inside. Paranoia through. But no follow-through. No running around. And just like that, a 1-2 punch. They separate the two. That was masterfully done. Timing of that couldn't have been more perfect. 11-0. Do we see a flawless game? I think we might.
You know, we might. Let's not cast or curse it just yet, because it would be pretty interesting to see. But normally don't like watching 13-0s. They normally make me pretty depressed, but just the mid-rounding has been so fun to watch for EZ5 because you can kind of see their brains churning each round. They get the information. It's an instant adaptation. It's an instant push-pull. Like, it's the most fundamental things, but they're doing it so perfectly.
Yeah.
And when they have 5 players who are all just incredible gunners, it's pretty hard to lose out. So EG now 2 rounds away from losing out on this map. And I believe this is the pick of EZ5, so we expect this to go to them, but I didn't expect it to go to them like this.
Yeah, I definitely expected a little bit of pushback, as we see now a little bit of pushback. This might not be the flawless. Unfortunate shock dart there. I think Decop bit off a little bit too much, and it's just spraying through the toxic screen just down to Pancakes. And just like that, the caster curse comes to fruition, unless... No way. There's no way.
Not 1v3. Like this.
Pancakes. Moonwalking through. Up close and personal. Temperature's got him. Woo! A little bit too close. Pancakes was playing with our heart a little bit. Okay, reset. New half. EG. This would be like a great tac pause time. You know, have a good pistol. Really knock them off their feet. And have the opportunity to start the swing back, the momentum back.
They never took attack pods that half. That's crazy to me. 11 rounds lost in a row. It surprised me too because Potter's calling. Like, she's a CS veteran, and I know most CS players, like, the kind of like the standard is you lose 5 rounds in a row, you're gonna take that attack. So I don't know. It's a little strange. I wonder what the rationale is behind it, but I suppose we will never know that. As for EZ5, it's been interesting. They haven't gotten overconfident. Like they've continued this mid-round. Yeah, there's been a couple rounds where they've gotten super aggressive, but it's not like they're trolling. They're not BMing. They're not running it down. And I respect that. Like, just hold your course. Don't get overzealous. Close this out nice and cleanly.
EG trampling through. Decop does take a little bit of damage. Governor with the shorty, and of course, action over towards the long side. Decop is definitely going to lose that 2v1. Now the advantage still in favor here for EZ5. I think is that a bug? It has to be a bug.
Yeah, no it is. We were having that last week a ton too. At 3.0.
I was like, what? How? You got to get like the ace and then a couple of orbs. Like, you got to do a lot to.
You can win this.
It's true. It's true. 1v1 over towards the A site, 2v2 over towards B. EZ5 a little bit more passive on the B site than the A site. As Gucci now in a little bit of a duel. Shots are good onto Branted. A site will be defended for the time being. The spike is over towards B. They'll now start to rush in. They've got the perfect combo. Controller and Initiator. But the controller is out of smokes. This foe is now digging in deep. Shots good for Corsonics. Just down to Potter. Spike will be planted. Extra credits for the round to come. And it's match point for EZ5.
I'm not one to write off teams, but I think this is safe to say that this one is pretty much impossible. It's going to take 11 rounds straight to pull EG back into this map, and well, that just isn't looking likely. It was a nice little pistol out of EZ5. Big ups to Gucci for just anchoring down, never overcommitting to the rotation off of the pressure EG was placing on him. He was able to win out on the 1v1 over Branted and put his team in a nice little course to finish off this round. EG, they have to force up into this one, but the force is not great. 4 sheriffs, 1 bulldog. Raka probably having to make himself a hero in this round. As the buy up, it's good. Spectres across the board for EZ5. Looking to close nice, quick, and clean.
TP across. Potter's got the recon bolt. That's definitely going to be a problem for Pancakes, but manages to somehow avoid it for the time being. Like you said, the hero rifle on the opposite side. The bulldog's definitely really good for these instances where you get the first tap. Speaking of the first tap, Pancakes will fall. Second one goes to foe. Definitely possible here on this force up, but Governor is able to find himself a bulldog now if that's what he wants to pick up. Spectre still in tow. Bulldog picked up. Now going to double back over towards B. Corsonics has to hold things down here. Potter going to be planning that spike. A tall task as well because Corsonics is ready on the swing. That spike is still going to get planted, but at least Corsonics was there laying in wait. The other 2 members over towards elbow. Corsonics starting to defuse. That's just a tap. Governor getting in. Okay, on the site. Player towards Hookah. Branted is able to at least get that for the time being. Just down to the 1v2. Branted versus Gucci. Sprays good. Down to the 1v1. Corsonics versus Branted. Corsonics spots one out. Shots are good. Sprays good for Brandon. The clutch. One at a time. And EG stays alive.
They stay alive, but they put all their stock into this round, and they only survived with one member. The buy is going to be, well, pretty rough. They're able to muster a couple rifles out here, and EZ5, they are just down to the pistol. So who knows? We could at least see a third round up for EG. And in that previous one, I liked what we saw. They were able to punish EZ5 for a bit of over-aggression, take a couple opening picks, big ups especially to Foe. I mean, out of a really hard map for EG, if someone's been a standout, it's been Foe. He's been hitting some good shots this game. I feel like he's been doing his job on the brim. Just unfortunately, gear's not clicking for this EG squad.
Definitely not, as we see a very aggressive push over towards the showers. That's a Vandal picked up. Governor loses it as quickly as he picks it up. Now, the Snakebite going to separate things still one at a time. Pancakes has the Bulldog. It's Bloodbath here over towards Dust. And now Decop wants to participate. Shock Dart coming through the one tap. It's a 1v1. Spike behind enemy lines. Oh, just trying to figure out where Corsonics might be coming from. Corsonics once again in a 1v1 scenario. Weapon upgrade. Tons of them on the floor there. Corsonics may not want to pick it up. May want to just hold on to the Sheriff. And just like that, you said not.